Alright guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing exactly how to create a custom event, right, on your Facebook ad. So if you want to create a custom event, I'm just going to walk you through step by step on how to create a custom event, right? So first of all, let me define a custom event in case you don't know what it means, right? So basically a custom event is actually something that lets Facebook track specific actions like button clicks, right, like button clicks, purchases, and maybe form submission on your website and those kind of things, right? So other examples are like booking appointments, add to carts, WhatsApp clicks, checkout started, and or the number of people that visited your thank you page. Okay, so basically it just helps Facebook track specific actions, right? Specific actions. That's what the event is. The custom event is used for your ads, right? Your advertisement. So basically, let me walk you through step by step on what to do. All right. So to be fair, you have to at least there are a lot of processes that you need to go through if you're a beginner to actually access the custom event and be able to use it. But then do have a step by step guide. Right. So first things first, you want to go over to business.facebook.com, business.facebook.com. All right. So basically, like I said, if you are a beginner, it's you these steps you need to do more than just these steps I've given here in my document, right? You need to do more because you need to set up your account, you need to verify your account, and a lot of all these things. So it's a bit more complicated for beginners. But then if you've gone through all these steps, for example, this is actually a new account, so they're asking me to connect to Instagram, right? They want me to connect as part of the processes, right? So you have to connect to Instagram, you have to make a post, right? So you have to also reply messages and all of that. So growing your audience and all of that. So these are steps that they want you to take. So if you click on see all steps, all right. So basically, also another one, it says they continue your journey on home. Let me click on it. So basically, the let me go back here, right? So as for the grow your audience right here, they just want you to invite friends. So you can just go ahead and invite more persons, right? Which is a way of promoting their own platform, right? So these are the steps you have to complete and all of that. So you do have to complete these steps for you to successfully um you know successfully use this custom events that we're talking about here. Okay, so basically once you've done all that I just showed you, then the next thing you want to do is you want to come over to the menu um section of your business.facebook.com, and then you want to click on event manager. So let me show you how it looks like. So if you come here to this is the menu, by the way, it's at the left, right? So you want to come to the menu. So I'm just going to click on where it says all tools. Okay, click on all tools, and if you look at the top you see it says the events manager, right? So this is where you need to go to, events manager. All right, so basically that's it. And then once you're here, it's loading. So you want to select your pixel, right? So you want to click on add events. So you want to click on add events, right? So but then as you can see, like I said, they want me to connect data. So what they basically say, it says set up and manage business tools that can help you optimize your ad performance. It says connect your data, connect your data. What does that mean? It says get set up on the right business tool so you can share data from your website, apps, and apart from that, says also says gain actionable insight for your business, measure the actions people take after interacting with your brand. So this is basically what the custom event is supposed to do for us, right? So this is basically it. So you have to first start with the first step, and then before the third one as well. If you click on connect data right here, we can just select any one of these right here. Let's say if you want to do like websites, so it says connect your website to share activities that occur when online. So basically, if it's a website you want to promote, right, you want to advertise your website, you want them to go to a particular website, you can just come here and then click on website. At the same time, if you it's an app, you just see the app section, right? Offline activities like in-store purchases, you can go ahead. CRM right here, this one they're not allowing us to select the two of them, right? So I think this one you basically have to earn your way. You must have a business portfolio to connect a new data source. You must have a business portfolio right here, right here. but then you can just select the first three. So the business portfolio that they're talking about, you have to create a business portfolio. If I come here, that's for this CRM, right? To connect CRM to deliver your generation ads to people most likely to convert, and the messaging, you have to create a business portfolio. So to do that, you have to like they're going to take you back to your profile, as you can see, and then you have to just complete a whole series of processes. So this one, like I said, is a big deal. You have to complete it and all of that. So you have to just set up your business portfolio, right? So most of the things that you're supposed to do are here. Just do them and set them right. So you want to just basically set the portfolio, right? That's basically it. So if you want to use those other features, right, this other one, CRM and messaging, you have to set it right. So for example, I'll give you a basic example. I don't have a profile picture here, right? I think I should have a profile picture, because if you're going to message people, you will not really converse much if you don't have a profile picture and all of that. So it also says here connect to your Instagram, right? These are very, very important things that Facebook requires for you to be able to use it. Okay, so that's for the CRM and messaging. So let's go over to the app. So if you're using app, website and offline, right, basically we just click on next. Actually very simple. Okay, super simple. Let's come again here. All right, I think we genuinely have to connect our data. We actually have to connect it. So what that means in practice is that for us to continue, we genuinely have to come here and then connect. If you click on connect data, um let's see, so basically we have to actually come and fix this one, set up this one right here, which is one of the major things that is not allowing us to actually proceed. You have to, but then let me show you other things that are important, right? Other things that are actually very, very important. So you can set up custom conversations, right? So what it says here, it says get started with custom conversations, right? Use custom conversions, not conversations, beg your pardon. Use custom conversions to measure the outcome that matters to your business and all of that. So basically you want to come here and so you said, it says here you need to have an active data source available, right, in order to create a custom conversion. What that means in practice is that you need to have an active data source, which is this one we are trying to set up. And to set up this one, you now need to set up your profile rightly. So that's basically it. Okay, so you need to make sure that you have all this in place, because they're actually connected to each other. This one is just integration. You can connect Shopify and all these other external web APIs that you can connect, right, to just help your store. So basically this is what you can do, but let me walk you through the step by step I made, right? So assuming you've gone through all the processes, you can just come over to the event manager like I showed you. You can select Pixel. They're going to give you an option to select Pixel. You click on where it says add event. Okay, so add event. So once you add event from the Pixel, right, you open the event setup tool. You open the event setup tool, right? It is super simple, right? So this is actually the easiest method, no coding, right? Then the step 3 is to enter your website URLs for your aiming website. Okay, so if it's your website, so you type your website link, right? Click open website. So Facebook loads your website with tracking overlays, right? This is a way of them tracking, um being able to make sure that they can have access to it to give you data on who is clicking, what is converting and what is not converting. So basically, this is very, very important. And then you have like step 4, which is to track the action. So now you see a button highlighted, right? So you want to tap the button that says track new button. You want to tap track new button and then click on where it says either book now button or buy now or submit form or WhatsApp button. So it is going to track any of the action buttons that you've put in place, right? So it's going to track it. Super simple. So choose event type. So you can choose event type. So for Facebook asks you to select, you can select leads to track leads, or you can track purchases. So you can select either to track leads or track purchases. Very, very simple. You can track how many persons went to your add to cart. So if you're running an e-commerce store, right, you want to track how many people chose add to cart or decided to add things to cart and all of that. So you can check how many people completed your registration. Let's say you want them to sign up for an event or something, right? So you want to know how many people completed the registration. They can also track that one for you, or you have any custom thing you want to do. Like example, for chiropractors, right? They usually want leads. For e-commerce, they want purchases, like I said earlier, and then for bookings, right? They want complete registrations. So you click on confirm and all of that. So yeah, basically that's done and all of that. So I have alternative methods for advanced people, but this is YouTube, so most people here are not really that advanced, which is fine. So basically, how to confirm it's working. All right. So how to confirm it's working? What are the ways to confirm? So it will show event manager, right? Test event. Click the button on your site. Right. Click the button on your site. Right. So event fires live. Right. So this builds trust. So basically, what this means is that once you open your event manager, you see test event, you click the button on your site and all of that. So if you should see your own um clicks and all of that, so you should see your own clicks. So always test your custom event before running an ad, which is what I just said, right? So if you test it by yourself, try and make it purchase by yourself, or you can try and click or fill in the form and all of that by yourself, and then if it reflects on Facebook, it means it's working. Okay, so you always want to test your custom event before running ads, or Facebook won't optimize properly. So you want to make sure that that's it. So most beginners actually skip this process, but it's very, very vital. uh all right, so yeah, so basically that's it. So just to recap, we talked about the events manager, we talked about Pixel, talked about adding events, right? So these are the steps you need to go through. Go to the event manager. Now obviously, if you're like me and you're a beginner, you will go through a lot of processes to set up before you can actually see this Pixel section. Once you've seen it, you can add events, and then you can do event setup tool, go to event setup tool, and then track button and test event. That's basically it, right? So yeah, do also like this video if you got any value, right? So we make videos like this to help you out, to help people out. So if you did get any value, just like the video and also subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, right? And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.